So I think the health and fitness industry, the taking care of our bodies, um, not only physically but emotionally, taking care of the exterior and the interior, and I believe that nutrition and fitness go hand in hand, right? You can't have you can't have one without the other. You know, you could be CT and and work out like crazy, but then eat McDonald's and then then have huge health problems, right? So what we got to do is we got to put the two together. We got to have um, good fitness and good nutrition, and when they come together, see what they do is they interlock and they connect, kind of like a network, and everything is stronger when together, right? So some of my ideas about that are eating clean, whole foods, anything that grows from the earth, right? Cut out the processed foods, none of that shit. If you're eating meat and everything like that, trying to get bigger and stronger, um, then you know, farm fed and grain fed is the way to go. And no steroids, hormones, and stuff like that. Fuck those A&W commercials, and that's just another marketing fucking idea. It's a bunch of bullshit because you look at their food, it's not food, right? So how can they tell you it's real food when it doesn't even look like food, right? It doesn't even age. It's crazy, right? But we've been brainwashed because it's a big company, and they know how to market their product, right? They're not stupid. They got tons of money, and it's people's jobs to brainwash you into thinking that you can eat this a couple times a week, every day, whenever you want, and it'll be okay. But imagine, think about this for a second. You know, you buy a brand new car, and you never change your oil, right? You're supposed to change it every 5,000 kilometers or whatever, right? And the car is like your body, and if you keep putting shitty oil into it, which is the food, shitty food, shitty oil and gas, then the car's gonna run like shit, right? And especially if it's a really nice car and you want to prolong the life of it, you have to feed it. You have to feed it well. You have to take care of it, and so that analogy goes really well with the body as well, right? What you're putting into your body, since your cells regenerate, it's like every month, every cell in your body has been updated and renewed, right? Some are quicker, some are slower. I don't know. It might be a couple months for certain organs and stuff like that, but generally speaking, your body is always renewing itself, right? The skin, and that's why you see people who go on vegan diets and have really good nutrition are really youthful looking and vibrant and glowing, is because they feed their body, and their body takes that good energy, that good nutrition, that good source, and 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 builds on top of their body with it. They it works with the body. All that shitty food, it works outside the body. It doesn't work with the body. So what you got to do is you got to work with yourself. Self development in not only nutrition, but mentally as well, right? So what I'm talking about is doing this. This is the first time I've ever turned on a camera, and I'm gonna put it on YouTube and share my thoughts. Um, and that's what it's about. It's about learning how to speak and learning how to communicate how you really feel. Because over the past few years, I've been way too stuck in my head, you know, and it's come to my attention that I'm killing myself in there, you know. I've been on kind of a spiritual path recently, and researching and reading a lot of books on spirituality you know, such as Eckhart Tolle and Buddhism. Listen to a lot of Alan Watts, a lot of philosophy, um, you know, stuff like that. Trying to figure out what else is out there, you know, and it's come from a deep desire, you know, from within me, from a young age to figure out what, you know, what we're doing here, and and uh, and why we're here is a great question, right? And I feel if we don't have those big questions, the reasons, you know, why we're here, and how do we get here, and what we're supposed to be doing here, you know, if you don't have those questions answered, if you don't have the understanding of these basic principles, then, you know, your life just kind of floats away, like, you know, it you never really grasp it and start to build on it, right? You don't go up those levels and improve. um, you know, some people just like to eat whatever the fuck they want, and just get a regular job, get paid every couple weeks, and get a house, go out and party, and they're happy with that, and that's great. But that's not for me at all. And I've realized that, you know, to really fulfill myself, my inner desire, which I believe we all have, you know, we just haven't accessed it or awakened it, and so I'm starting to realize that, along with this spiritual side, you know, about the and the philosophy of life, and these basic principles, um, I've learned that I've got to talk about it. I've got to express my feelings. I've got to tell someone. I've got to get some feedback on this, you know. And I just moved to a new city a while ago, and live in Canada, by the way. And it can be tough, you know, to meet people, and to especially meet people with the same mindset as you, and to, you know, to get the friends going again, and you know, and working as a team, working as a group, you know. And I think the online community, you know, YouTube, the internet is amazing, so amazing that you know, you just put yourself on a camera, and all of a sudden people around the world are hitting you up with messages and different ideas, and supporting you. And I think that's just so great that we're all helping each other, even though we don't even live close to each other, you know. And that's what we really need right now, I think, is to all um, express our ideas, and help each other and support each other, and put things out there so we can find each other, right? You know, so we don't feel so lost and alone sometimes, you know, which I feel all too often, which is I've created that reality. I'm realizing that now, that all these things that have happened to me, and the situation I'm in right now, is because of me. It's because I have locked myself away and closed the door, you know. And it's time to open up that door, and move forward, and get out there, and not be afraid of what people are going to say, what people are going to think. You know, fuck them, fuck their ideas. You know, they're entitled to it, right? But there's people out there that that I'm seeing are more my style, that I really want to connect with, you know. I'll give you a few examples of people who have inspired me to start making these videos, and one of them is Elliot Hulse, with Strength Camp, and all his videos and stuff, and his bioenergetics is great. You know, I love trying out the things that he shows in his videos, and the way he talks, and his understanding of the material, and what he's gone through is just been a great help to me. You know, I love watching his videos. He's very insightful, very enlightening, and it's about creating the whole package. You know, it's not just about um, strength camp, right? It's not just about lifting weights and getting huge and stronger, but it starts with that. You know, that was the foundation for people like him. You know, they went to sports and they went to the gym to express themselves physically. You know, and when you express yourself physically like that in the gym, it's not all physical. It's a lot mental too, right? Because you got to push yourself past that point of pain. You know, when that pain kicks in, you know, that's when your mind kicks in and says, you know, I don't give a shit what my muscles are saying right now. You know, I'm gonna push through this because I can, and I have the will, I have the desire to push through it, and go beyond, right? To grow, and that's what it takes is pushing past your boundaries, pushing past your limits, testing what you can do, and not being afraid to fail, right? That's a big one, is not being afraid to fail. But all the successful people in the world, no matter what it is, you know, Michael Jordan says that you know, you miss all the shots that you never take, right? Makes sense, right? But you know, how many of us actually implement that into our daily lives and to our goals and to our into our lives, right? So yeah, I just wanted to get out some ideas of everything. You know, I've got so many topics that so many crazy things that I like to talk about. You know, like the ancient cultures and the lost civilizations, and Graham Hancock has done amazing work over the years, and I love watching that stuff. You know, I think it's so cool how we can see the buildings and the structures and the scriptures of what they practiced and what they devoted their best minds and their whole lives to for thousands of years, and they came up with these ideas, and we can't even figure out why. Look at the crazy stuff that we do. Look at Dubai and the crazy engineering that we do. But you look at their simple pyramids and stuff like that, and it makes you think. Were these guys actually a lot smarter than we give them credit for? Well, at least the scientific fucking community, doesn't give them any credit at all. Their things are just, fucking sheep clubbing Neanderthals, right? But in my opinion, they were so more advanced in their sciences, in their philosophies, in their psychology, in about nature. They connected all those again, right? They connected the psychology and the philosophy and the mind and the body and the soul and life after death, and they studied these things for thousands of years, and they practiced it. Most importantly, they practiced this stuff all to I believe to raise our level of consciousness, and when that happens, amazing things can happen. So I love watching old ancient cultures and stuff like that, old information documentaries and stuff like that, and Buddhism, and I'm very much in love with meditation and that side to it, right? I believe everybody should meditate, at least once a day. Start out slow, just 1 or 2 minutes is all you can sit there and close your eyes for, just because your mind, just won't shut off. But the more you stick with it, and the more you believe that, and that's what it was for me after reading these books of spiritual insight and ideas and stuff like that. that it made me believe that I can get to this state of what they speak about, right? Because they speak about like crazy, you know, like magic basically, and just unbelievable feats, and calmness of mind, and inner peace and joy and compassion. And that's what really draws me into meditation, and I've been meditating for about a year now, and just absolutely love it, and try to help all my family and friends with that as well. You know, noticing that they get frustrated or upset in certain situations, you know, at work or at home, you know, with relationships. Just, you know, meditation can fix, you know, everything really, if you put your mind to it. And I think it's just a mandatory thing that should be in schools, right? As soon as the kids get to school, you know, they should be meditating with the teachers. They should have people coming in there to talk to the kids about meditation and about nutrition and about fitness. You know, like, we should have 2 fitness classes a day and a meditation class a day. You know, skip all that fucking history bullshit about, you know, I don't even know anymore, because the school system is so fucked up, and you know, they leave out so much important information, and just, it's another form of it's just another alleyway of brainwashing that that they're trying to make the sheeple, you know, follow, right? They're just trying to guide us into their little pen, right? Into their fucking box, their pen. And I'm not willing to go into that pen. I don't want myself or my family or my friends to be in that pen. And that's what this video is about. Is about trying to you know, explain and make people understand that, you know, from my understanding, it doesn't have to be that way. We're all here with a purpose. We all have a destiny. We were all put here for a reason, right? And I don't believe that having a regular job and paying taxes out your ass and doing things you don't want to, and you know, all the, you know, you look at everybody's way of life, you know, where they buy their food, how they cook their food, where they work, how they get to work, what they wear, what house they live in, what neighborhood they live in. You know, all these people are basically pushed into those areas. You know, how many people really decide and really make up their mind of what they truly want and what they truly desire, and not give anything up, because everybody has that ability to get what they truly want. And it's about expressing those ideas, about bringing those ideas out of you, and expressing what you truly want, and going to get it, and not being afraid to fail on your way to getting it. So that's basically what it is. This is a video that I've been wanting to make for a long time. You know, I've been part of the internet watching for many years now, and finally got the courage and got out of my own way, basically, to start making videos and to get my shit out there. So I hope you guys like another perspective on things, and hope we can you know, keep putting out good videos and keep getting good responses, and work together, and really you know, climb on each other's backs, and but then reach down and grab the other guy and pull him up too, right? Don't just be the crabs in the bucket, you know, fighting each other to get out of there. right? It's about boosting the other person up and then pulling the other person up. And this is me trying to boost myself up, you know, and this video is also pulling you guys out, because I notice when I watch other people speak and when they express their ideas, you can tell just by watching whether they're you know, whether they truly believe it, you know, whether they feel that way or not. And I hope you guys can feel where I'm coming from and where I'm going now. So thanks for watching, and I'm done.